guys, welcome back. I probably look a little bit weird right now. I only have foundation on and concealer and powder and brows. I wanted to mainly focus on my eyes and the glow of the face today, so I just went ahead and did all this stuff off of camera just so we could hop right into the eyes. Today we're going to be doing a neutral smoky eye, very soft and feminine. This is what I get asked to do every time I do somebody's makeup. I just want a neutral smoky eye. Can you just do like something neutral and smoky? So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to teach you guys how to achieve that look. Yeah, so I'm going to zoom you guys in and let's get started. Alright, now that I got you guys zoomed in, let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to grab my translucent powder and my damp beauty sponge, and I'm just going to carve out this area right here. So I'm not going to touch all the way under my lash line. I'm going to stay a little bit farther away, and I'm just going to cut that line out. This is a trick I learned from Jaclyn. It is gonna just make sure that those shadows are cut perfectly up that way, just to create that nice cat eye effect. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of extra powder down here to catch any fallout that may happen. So we're gonna be going in with the Morphe 25B palette. This is one of their, well, they actually just kind of like gave their whole brand a makeover, and it's absolutely amazing. But this was one of the newer palettes from their older palette, but now they have much newer palettes, so this is kind of, you know, not so much the newer palette anymore, but it's still absolutely beautiful. So we are going to go in with a fluffy brush that looks dirty for some reason, but it's not. It's just a natural hair blending brush, and I'm going to go in with this second color from the top, just a very light brown color, and I'm going to be keeping this color right under the crease. I'm not going to be going much higher than that crease line today, just to keep everything nice and tight and on this outer corner. And then once most of the product is off of my brush, just going to start moving my brush towards the inner corner just to blend everything this way. Okay, so for the next color, I'm going to take a smaller tapered blending brush, and I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's kind of like a caramelly color, and I'm going to go right over that transition shade we just did, keeping it under that crease and on the outer corner, and just working that color in until that product is off your brush, and then working it towards the inner corner. And again, I said this in the last video, but you want to make sure that you start with little amounts of eyeshadow, and then you start building it up and building it up. That way, if you make a mistake, you know, it's easier. You can just add the eyeshadow instead of having to take some away, because once it's on there, it's on there. And just moving it over, pushing it to the inner corner, but not all the way over. You want to stop about mid-eye. An easy trick that I've, you know, learned on my own is that when you're trying to work something in that inner crease, if you put the brush on the outer part of your inner crease, open your eye, and then just work the brush in that crease, that's an easy way to keep that color where it needs to be. Alright, so now I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush that we put the transition shade on, and with no extra product, I'm just going to make sure this is all blended out how I want it to be. Alright, so if you need to go in with more of that translucent powder, like I do, I think my hand wipes it away when I rest my hand on my face. Okay, so now we're going to be going in with a darker color, so you just want to make sure that if there's any fallout, you got that translucent powder on your face to catch it. So now we're going to be going in with a flat definer brush into this beautiful chocolatey brown color. And we're going to take this and just line this upper lash line. And I want to keep the outer corner dark as I've been doing. So I'm going to keep the majority of that product on the outer corner and then take it in to the inner corner. You want to start small, not small, you want to start light, because this is when it can get a little bit tricky once you start going in with that dark color. And then once you get up here, you just want to kind of flick it upwards. Taking it back into the inner corner. Now with a small blending brush, we're going to go back in with that brown color that we just took on that flat definer brush. And I just want to add a little bit more of that darker brown on the outer corner. Keeping it nice and tight to that outer corner, not taking it in too far. This is what's going to create that smoky effect. Okay, and you just want to keep on building that color up until it's the desired shade you want it to be. Some people want it darker, some people want it lighter. And once you're there, you're going to go back in with that blending brush, and I'm going to go in, if I can find it. Where the hell did I put it? Oh my god. Oh, found it. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the brush that I used for that second caramel color. And I'm just going to shade that, not shade it, I'm going to blend it. Blend it out. So now for the fun part, we get to go in with that pretty inner corner color. So I am going to be taking my flat shadow brush. I don't know what this is called. I wish there was names on them, but there's not. Alright, so I'm going to take this second color in the palette, which you can see is the color that I've used the most. And we are just going to work that right in the inner corner to meet with that caramel color. Same on the other side. Now we're going to wipe away this translucent powder of any fallout that may have happened. Alright, now for the under eye. So I'm going to start out with the darkest brown that we used and this flat definer brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and pop that, keeping it very close to the outer lash line. Then I'm going to go in with this rounded small brush, and I'm going to dip into the two colors we used on the eye, the transition shade and that caramel color. And I'm just going to go ahead and buff it under this dark brown we used, kind of just smoking it out a little bit, blending those two colors together. And you'll notice I'm not taking it all the way over. I'm stopping where this dark shadow would stop. Just connecting the smokiness. Okay. Now I'm going to throw on some mascara. I'm going to be using the Smashbox X-Rated mascara just to darken these lashes up a little bit. Alright, I'm going to put it right on the bottom lashes also. I try so hard to not open my mouth like a crazy person while I'm putting mascara on for you guys, but it's so hard not to. Oh, and that's why, because I just got freaking mascara on my face. Alright y'all, for today's lashes, we're going to be using the Kiss lashes in the style Ritzy. I think these may have become my new favorite lashes. Alright, so let's move to bronzing the face. I'm going to be going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to be using this bottom color right here. And I'm going to be just applying that. Gosh, I really love this color for me. I've been wanting to see if Kat Von D does just single pan colors, even though I love this entire palette, clearly, because it's half of it's gone. But this color I love the most. What is that piece of hair trying to do? And I'm just darkening the face up a little bit, giving it some color. Making it look a little sun kiss, if you know what I'm saying. I'm just going to take it down the sides of the nose. It does look really dark on the nose on camera, but it does not look like that in person. No, that looks good. For blush, we're going to be going in with the Milani blush in the shade Romantic Rose. right on the apples of the cheeks. Such a pretty color. Okay, and for highlights, where's my highlight brush? Here we go. For highlight, we are going to be using Champagne Pop. It's my favorite highlighter. We're going to be taking it on a Y14 brush by Morphe. Just pop them in on that cheekbone. Down the center of the nose. And I'm going to be using Champagne Pop for my brow highlight also, and my inner corner highlight. Now for lips, I'm going to be using the Clinique lipstick. How pretty that red is. In the shade Matte Crimson. I'm excited. It's so, so pretty. All right. So pretty. Alright, let's go ahead and spare our faces with some Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Alright, well that's it for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this look, and I hope you guys recreate it. And if you do, tag me in your recreations. I would love, love, love to see, you know, you guys experiment with makeup. It gives me lots of, what's the word I'm looking for? Inspiration to create new looks. I am trying my best to do 2 videos a week. The way my schedule is working right now, today's Tuesday, so this video will probably be up tomorrow. So I'm going to try and film Tuesdays and Thursdays to have them up by Wednesday, Friday, Saturday-ish. Yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions on any type of videos you guys would like to see, please leave them in the comments below. I would love, love, love to hear your guys' suggestions. Everything used in today's video will be in the description box below. There's a little red button and it says subscribe on it. If you guys could just click it. Thought I had red in my teeth. If you guys could just click it for me, give me a thumbs up, share, you know, do all the cool stuff, that would be awesome. I would really, really appreciate it. And I really do appreciate you guys watching my video. Alright, well, have a good night. Bye. Why does my voice do that? Bye. Bye. Why can't I just talk to you guys like this? Like I would talk to any other friend of mine. Peace. Do you guys hear? You guys hear the sirens out there? You were just like doing a beat with the sirens. Excuse me. Wispy lashes? Oh, you bitch. I swear I live in a great neighborhood.